Right now at 10, complaints dismissed. A judicial disciplinary panel throws out comments against Wisconsin's newest Supreme Court justice. And supervisors dating staffers, a policy banned in many workplaces, but not in the governor's office. Plus, Winona students head back to school tomorrow, and the district's new superintendent focused on building community relationships.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. A state judiciary disciplinary panel has rejected several complaints against Supreme Court Justice Janet Protasiewicz. The complaints allege that she violated the Judicial Code of Ethics for comments made during her campaign, where she had said the state's legislative maps were, quote, unfair and rigged. She also spoke in favor of abortion rights throughout her campaign, but Protasiewicz never promised to rule one way or another on redistricting or abortion cases. In the letter dismissing the complaints, the Judicial Commission cited a case that says there's a difference between a candidate stating their personal views on the campaign trail and the candidate promising to rule a certain way. The dismissal is a setback to Republicans who said those comments were grounds for impeachment. A judge has blocked Wisconsin officials from using a federal voter registration form. Last year, a conservative law firm filed a lawsuit to have a judge declare the National Mail Voter Registration application illegal in Wisconsin. The suit argued that the Wisconsin Elections Commission never authorized the form's use. WEC attorneys say an election agency that came before the commission approved the form. And the judge sided with the conservative law firm. However, Wisconsin residents don't need to use the federal form to register to vote because the state, of course, allows for same-day registration. Supervisors dating staffers. It is a policy banned in the Wisconsin state legislature and countless employers. But the governor's office does not have a similar ban in place. And that is drawing criticism now that Tony Evers' chief of staff is dating a staffer she directly supervises. Emily Fannin reports.
Both houses of the legislature, the UW system, and many other employers do have strict guidelines in place that prohibit relationships between supervisors and subordinates. So I asked Governor Evers why he doesn't hold his employees to a similar standard.
I know the people that the media are attacking, and they're both good workers, and I appreciate them being part of the team.
Governor Tony Evers is defending his office for not having any formal policies restricting supervisors from engaging in romantic relationships with staffers. Of the 30 or so employees who work for Evers, it recently became known his chief of staff, Maggie Gao, is dating a senior employee who she directly supervises. The governor told CBS 58 the relationship shouldn't concern anyone, even though some labor attorneys say it could lead to claims of sexual harassment, favoritism, or other workplace disruptions.
I base my analysis of what their worth is to the governor's office on their performance, not who they're married to, who they're not married to, or anything. And so I think we can get by without some sort of thing that invades people's privacy. It's as simple as that.
Many other employees who work at the Capitol are subject to strict guidelines. The Assembly and Senate's policy says any relationship between supervisors and subordinates are not allowed. It goes on to say these relationships may give rise to legal and ethical concerns. Evers expressed doubts the relationship is creating a difficult environment in his office after the Journal Sentinel reported some employees felt they couldn't raise concerns to Gao about her partner.
I don't believe that, frankly. I've never had a worker come to me, and I'm in the office often enough that they could have said, you know, that people had some problems with it.
Evers' office was asked about reported pay raises that the staffer received. The Journal Sentinel had received a statement from Evers' office that said the staffer was hired at $62,000 a year in 2019 and has since been promoted and seen her salary increase by 80%. Police have now found a cause for an accident that closed Chaseburg's post office over the weekend. A 67-year-old male suffered a major medical event while driving on State Highway 162. That's according to the Vernon County Sheriff, Roy Torgerson. The man's car went straight off a 90-degree curve and hit the front of the post office. And despite life-saving attempts, the man was pronounced dead at the scene. Community members boarded up the front of the post office for safety reasons. An Iowa man is under arrest accused of downloading child pornography in Buffalo County. 23-year-old Caleb Chrysoston faces 4 felony counts of possession of child pornography. The Buffalo County Sheriff's Office says they issued an arrest warrant for him after getting a tip that he was downloading child pornography at his parents' house late last year. Each felony count carries a maximum of 25 years in state prison and/or a fine of $100,000. The assistant fire chief in Onalaska is stepping down. Les Noren has served in the Onalaska Fire Department since 2021. He will now be the new fire chief at the city of West Bend. It's a suburban community north of Milwaukee. Now, this, of course, comes as Onalaska recently announced Pete Fletty would succeed Troy Goody as Onalaska's new fire chief. A spot on the La Crosse County Board has opened up. Grant Matthew has decided to resign as District 5 supervisor. He has represented that district covering the UWL campus since 2020. Matthew graduated from UWL in the spring and is pursuing a master's degree. The county board is now taking applicants to fill that vacancy. Applicants have to be at least 18 and currently live or plan to live in the 5th district. Letters of interest are due 4:30 p.m. September 15th. We'll have more information on the application process on all of our platforms. Been a really warm start to this month of September. Let's bring in meteorologist Bill Grahl to see when a cool down could be coming our way. Hey, Bill.
Hi, Ken. Yeah, today was kind of the last hurrah for this latest heat wave, although not quite as hot today as what we saw over the holiday weekend, thanks to that cloud cover at times. Still 90 degrees, though. The high in La Crosse, Winona, Sparta, and Preston, also Prairie du Chien, 91 in Eau Claire. But 97 was the high on Saturday, 99 record-breaking degrees on Sunday, and 98 another record on Monday. Folks, that 3-day total there, 97, 99, and 98, is the hottest Labor Day we've seen on record here in La Crosse. So yeah, if you thought it was abnormally hot, you are exactly right. Now we've got some cloud cover over downtown La Crosse. Unfortunately, these showers and thunderstorms, boy, this has been a trend all summer long, kind of fizzling as they try to cross the river. Some light showers near the airport, another little light shower over western Vernon County. Now there's still more showers and storms scattered about. Pretty good line in northeastern Iowa. If those hold together, that could impact parts of Allamakee, Crawford, maybe Vernon and Richland counties. Some more storms over Dunn County, getting some good downpours there just west of Eau Claire and up into Chippewa County. More storms over far northern and northwestern Wisconsin. Current temperatures in the 70s to lower 80s. Widely scattered showers and storms overnight. Lows in the 60s in our schoolcast for tomorrow. Much cooler. Highs only in the upper 60s to lower 70s. A slight chance for some showers. I'll have the rest of my 8-day forecast coming up.
All right, Bill. Thanks very much. A federal judge has ordered 2 firearms companies to stop selling a device that can turn AR-15 style guns into machine guns. The accessory is marketed as the FRT-15. It effectively converts certain legal semi-automatic firearms into automatic weapons, which are not legal. The judge ruled rare breed triggers and rare breed firearms never got ATF classification for the device and told customers it was legal. ATF classification is not necessary, but if manufacturers don't get it, the judge wrote they can be held liable if the device turns out to be against the law. Prosecutors say the companies also conspired to hide the identities of the people who they sold about 100,000 FRT-15s to. The injunction to stop selling the devices is temporary while the case continues. A town of Berry Bridge over Rustling Coulee Creek on County Road M was built in 1952, and it's set to be redone in 2025. The La Crosse County Highway Department hosted a public involvement meeting tonight to discuss bridge improvements. There are already some issues with it. Its deck and approaches are deteriorating. It's also narrower than current structural standards call for. Construction to replace the bridge will last between 3 to 4 months. La Crosse's highway commissioner says the department is hoping to have something other than a detour in place when that construction starts.
Currently, we're planning for a temporary bypass so that people will still be able to get through. That could be determined by the DOT if that happens or not, though.
Langenberg says the DOT might not approve the bypass because it's close to both a cemetery and a farmstead. If it's not approved, they'll have to come up with a detour. About a dozen people were at tonight's meeting for this. All of them were in favor of the bypass as it was planned. Big distinction there. Still ahead tonight, local pride in a Minnesota school district. Winona Area Public Schools' newest superintendent says he is living the dream.
Dear Sharp Curves, Toyota has more all-wheel drive sedans than any other brand. We got traction, baby.
Get 3.99% APR for 48 months on many of Toyota's most popular models. Toyota. Let's go places.
Action! Get up to 60% off list prices on hundreds of items at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland Furniture. This awesome reclining sectional comes with a free recliner. How about a Lazy Boy recliner as low as $398? Do not miss this one.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
I don't know how it's all gonna fit. Action! Now at Slumberland, $9.99 gets you a lot. Like a Sealy Posturepedic mattress and an adjustable power base, both just $9.99. Need a twin? Get a Sealy starting at just $129. The huge Labor Day mattress sale. Only at Slumberland.
Dear 2030, can't wait to see you. With our 160-point inspection, the best new cars make the best used cars. It's a date, Toyota. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Minnesota kicks off a new school year with free school meals for participating programs. The governor, Tim Walz, signed a bill this summer guaranteeing breakfast and lunch at no cost to students. The program will cost the state $400 million in the first 2 years and then grow beyond that in the future, though those initial costs will come out of the state's $17 billion surplus. Winona Area Public Schools get underway tomorrow, and the district leadership has a new injection of local pride. Brad Brzezinski is the new superintendent, a man who's worn plenty of hats there before: student, teacher, principal, even athletic director. But after stints in Oregon and St. Charles, Minnesota, he is back home. He told the district he wants to improve the culture and ties to the community. 66% of voters rejected a facilities referendum in the spring, and Brzezinski says the district can learn to build community relationships that might change those no's to yeses on future ballots. Brzezinski's predecessor told the La Crosse Tribune months ago she hopes the district continues to focus on equity and inclusion. Western Technical College hosted a resource block party for its students today. It's a way for students new to the school or area to learn what programs the school and community offer. Normally the block party is held outside, but due to the heat, it was moved into the Lunda Center. In addition to the resource fair, there were also free food and haircuts available. Western's president says the block party has something for everyone.
We bring all our retention resources, so everybody that's going to help a student, whether they need, help with food support, or they're food insecure, or they need somebody's help from the city or the county, all those resources are here, so a student on day one knows how the college is going to support them and how the community is.
There were 50 organizations at today's block party. More than 4 million people have enrolled in President Biden's new SAVE plan. SAVE stands for Saving on a Valuable Education. The repayment plan promises to lower monthly bills as student loan payments are set to resume in October. It's available to most people with federal student loans and can provide significant relief to borrowers struggling to pay off their student debt. The majority of people who already enrolled in SAVE were previously enrolled in a different repayment plan, the revised Pay-As-You-Earn or REPAY, and automatically transferred. Borrowers who were not enrolled in REPAY must apply for the SAVE plan. Still ahead, new grant money for Aptiv. The organization's president says the new resources are a symbol of hope and potential for the La Crosse community.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. As has often been the case this summer, some areas getting some much needed rainfall, others are not. We'll take a look at that radar and my 8-day forecast after the break.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Experienced sales consultants are good listeners who sell people what they need, not what's on sale. They're easy to work with and value a trusting relationship. We know team members with these life skills earn lifelong customers. Dahl Auto, simple.
Turn the key and open the door to your next home with a home loan from Ultra. With a variety of loan options, From buying your very first home to building the home of your dreams, we're here to help make it happen with a local connection you trust. Our professional loan experts are with you every step of the home buying process and through the life of your loan, making it easy to handle your finances and getting you back to what matters most. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska is your corporate headquarters for all business or personal travel in the Coulee region. Conveniently located within walking distance of 6 restaurants, retail locations, and 3 grocery stores. We are at the hub of your corporate visit. With hot breakfast served daily, meeting rooms for corporate presentations, and a state-of-the-art workout facility. We have everything you need for your next business trip.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
The Board Store, the best products, best prices, and best people for all home improvements. Contact us today for a prompt, free estimate. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Aptiv has received a grant of more than $244,000 from the Wisconsin Department of Health Services. According to an official release, this ARPA-funded grant is meant to help improve home and community-based services that help adults and people with disabilities. Aptiv's president and CEO says this funding represents hope and potential for the La Crosse community. Aptiv is planning to use the funds to research and integrate advanced technological applications into their business. Single-day passes are now on sale for the Sandbar Storytelling Festival. This one takes place at St. Mary's University and the Minnesota Marine Art Museum in Winona. It's a 3-day event, family-friendly, features storytellers like Bill Lepp and Kevin Kling. The festival begins the evening of October 12th and ends on the 14th. Single-day passes for the Friday are $50. Saturday will cost you $75, or you can buy a 2-day pass for $100. For more info, we've got it posted on our platforms. Well, Minnesota had a little bit of radar activity pushing its way east, but it looks like the Mississippi River almost acting like a shield for most of the Coulee region. Not a lot of touchdown. Let's bring in Bill for the latest. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, location is key tonight because there are still some batches of pretty good storms, but yeah, right here in the La Crosse area, a little more than a few sprinkles. We'll check that radar in just a moment. First of all, again, we're a couple days into the new month, but I wanted to give you an idea of what to expect for the month of September. Average temperatures go from a high of 81 and a low of 59 on the first of the month to an average high of 69 and an average low of 48 by the end of the month. Average rainfall, hopefully we'll get close to that this time around. 3.63 inches, and look at this one. A lot of us probably not thrilled with this. Daylight lost an hour and 26 minutes during the month of September as we head towards those fall and winter months. Okay, skies are cloudy over downtown La Crosse. 90 was the high today. Very mild start of 78 degrees, so well above those averages of 79 and 58. Not quite record territory today, though, 95. Just a trace of rainfall out at the La Crosse Airport thus far, and we are almost 5.5 inches below average for the year. Some sprinkles near the airfield, 82 degrees at the airport, 81 downtown at the station. Feels like 84 with a rather muggy dew point of 67. 81 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire, and it feels like 84 with a dew point of 68. All right, let's take a radar tour, and we do have some, unfortunately, undying showers and thunderstorms right near the La Crosse area. A little shower just to the west of Holmen. So again, some of you may see a brief shower. There's another one over towards the Coon Valley area. Now, pretty good line of showers and thunderstorms still over northeastern Iowa. So if these hold together, watch out Prairie du Chien. You should get some of that, and into maybe Allamakee, Crawford, Richland, parts of Vernon counties. Nothing severe, by the way. I think the severe risk is very, very minimal now. Dunn County getting some good downpours, and that will translate to near Eau Claire and into Chippewa County, probably Rusk County as well. And then northern Wisconsin getting some good downpours as well. So some parts of the region getting some beneficial rain. Unfortunately, not all of us are, and that's kind of been the story this summer. All of this activity is ahead of this cold front, and it's a very well-defined cold front. You can see where it sits right about here, with 60s and 50s behind it, still some 70s and 80s in front of it, lower 80s here in La Crosse. One more muggy night with dew points in the mid 60s to lower 70s. And it's going to stay rather muggy overnight before those dew points start to drop heading through the day tomorrow. South winds right now, they'll shift to the northwest as that front tracks through. Again, some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms through about 2 o'clock in the morning. Then some wraparound moisture tomorrow. Just some slight chances for showers and otherwise mainly cloudy conditions. Main story tomorrow and Thursday, though, the much cooler temperatures. Wait till you see the 8-day forecast. So for tonight, 67, that widely scattered shower and thunderstorm chance. Not everybody's going to see them, unfortunately. 72 is all tomorrow. Breezy, just a slight chance of showers. 71 on Thursday. In fact, 70s for the most part over the next 8 days, except that 82 on Saturday. Another chance of rain Sunday and Monday. Small chance on Tuesday. So bye-bye 90s. Hello 70s.
Love to see it. Bill, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, MVC rivals squaring off tonight on the pitch. Plus a jam-packed slate of action on the volleyball court. 2 Coulee Conference rivals going back and forth in Westby. Rob's got those highlights next.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osceola, where we have the area's largest selection of alcoholic beverages. We have seltzers, a large variety of beers, over 100 varieties of wine, cocktail mixes, liquor, and I'll be looking for you even over here by the original beverage, water.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is looking to add maintenance technicians and want you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our new state-of-the-art training center, flexibility with 4 different shifts, competitive pay, career advancement, and a hefty benefits program. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office, Main Street, Arcadia.
For over 30 years, Habitat for Humanity of the Greater La Crosse region has brought people together to provide affordable housing opportunities and create a community where all feel they belong. Our Team Habitat experts can help find a path to home ownership, build homes, make critical repairs, renew the environment, and reuse furniture, building materials, and more at the Restore. Find out what Team Habitat can do for you. Visit habitatlacrosse.org.
Hey Nick, want your usual?
Yeah, please.
How's your day going?
Oh, pretty good. Air conditioning went out at the house, and I got some guys coming over to fix it.
Nothing that G&T can't take your mind off of, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. I can always depend on G&T to put my mind at ease.
Especially when I make them, eh?
Well, I'm talking about G&T heating and air conditioning. They have never let me down.
G&T, the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Maybe I should switch to G&T.
Jerry here with Stockman's of Osceola, where we have the area's largest selection of snacks for all seasons. Popcorn and peanuts, summer sausage, crackers, cookies, and the classics like box chips, where we have all your beverages to wet your whistle.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Busy night on the volleyball court. We'll start the show in the Coulee Conference. Both of these teams had special seasons last year. One of them made it to the state tournament. The other got extremely close. Let's go to Westby. Conference rivals going head-to-head. Norseman hosting West Salem. Real tight matchup tonight. It's neck and neck in the first set. Emma Kios gives the home team a 1-point lead. Then on set point, the Norsemen showing off their size at the net. Westby takes the first set in an absolute thriller, 27-25. Panthers punch back in the second. Josie Brudos on set point comes up clutch. Norseman can't return it. West Salem ties the match at 1 set apiece, and the Panthers start to pull away. Back and forth battle all night. but West Salem gets a big road win over rival Westby, 3-1. All right, let's go to the MVC. Central at home tonight. Riverhawks hosting conference rival Toma. These two squads split the first 2 sets. Central up big in the third. Olivia Wall, nice tip at the net to keep the T-Wolves in it, but Central takes the third, and the Riverhawks rolling in the fourth. Alyssa Brixon going up high for the kill. Central up 3. Then the Riverhawks size coming into play. She's a freshman. Ella Crawford comes up with the big block, and then it's Brixon and Sierra Freed teaming up to send that one back. Riverhawks in control at this point. They kept pouring it on. Edie Weiss skies high for the kill. Central up 11, and check this out. Ruby Gerhard, an absolute machine. The senior's as pumped as I've ever seen her. Riverhawks roll past Toma in 4 sets. Let's go to the north side. Logan at home tonight. Rangers hosting rival Aquinas. It's the home team starting out red hot. Blue Golds can't make the return. Logan takes an early 2-point lead. Then later in the set, Ava Detweiler blasting this one home. Rangers still up 2 at this point, but the Blue Golds, they battle back. Zoe Emineth, nice tip into no man's land, and Emineth was feeling it all night. Again, later in the set, this time going up high for the kill. Blue Golds in the lead, and that's where they stay for good. How about this? Amy Hine looking good, goes up high. Another kill. All Blue Golds tonight on the road. They get the 3-set sweep over Logan. And the Vikings, they keep on rolling. Holman gets the 3-set sweep in Sparta. Raina McCardle leading the way for the Vikings, 23 assists, 10 digs for the senior. Holman is 4-0 so far in MVC play. Vikings have yet to lose a set this season to a conference opponent. Let's go to the pitch. Onalaska and Central squaring off in some MVC soccer. First half, Onalaska awarded a PK. How about Austin Bruley coming up with a save? Keep this one scoreless. It would stay that way until the second half, 41st minute. That's Finn Emlet. Makes a man miss, then sends this one to the far post. Finds the back of the net for the goal. Riverhawks take the lead. Then later, Central on the attack again. Emlet again with a shot. What a save, though, by Jacob Havlick. Quick reflexes there to save a goal. But Onalaska would go down a man. Central took advantage. Devin Wilkerson, left footer. What a shot from him. Central goes up 2-0. Then it's Emlet again on the outside. Crosses it to Wilkerson. Too much space into the net. Second goal of the night. Central gets the win. 3-0. And here he comes.
Wow.
Sliding in.
Yeah.
Chris Collinsworth action.
I know I need a rolly chair.
I know I promised the Twins highlights at 6, but I forgot how much local stuff we had.
You know what?
They did win, though, 8-3.
They did, and I believe the Brewers won as well.
There we go.
Hey, 7-3. Woody with 7 shutout innings. Mark Hanna drove in a few runs.
Look at what I do. I give all my Mets, and they greener.
And they play fantastic here in Milwaukee. Great local content.
How the Cubs do, you know?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe someone out there knows.
That's for the wrap. We'll let you know.
We'll find out.
Rob, thanks very much. We'll be right back.
Hear everything but the gunshot. Introducing Soundgear Phantom, the world's first custom Bluetooth-compatible and rechargeable hearing protection and enhancement device, blocking loud, harmful noises while giving you that edge to hear better while hunting.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska.
With Bygoff and Rohde, you don't just get a lawyer. You get the experience and power of our entire team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and researchers. Bygoff and Rohde, your personal injury law firm for over 50 years.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. We will be having events all season long. Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, we want to see you here. Stop by and see us anytime at Great River Harley-Davidson.
Darling, I believe everything's gonna be alright. No need to worry because you got somebody on your side. We all need a fam, we all need a crew. When you're in a jam, don't know what to do. Just reach out your hand and we'll see you through. Doesn't matter where you're at, we got your back.
With a Medica health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for.
Never been invited to a Southern fish fry? That's okay. Get Arby's $5 Hush Puppy breaded fish basket and fries. Because Arby's would never not invite you to Arby's. Arby's, we have the meat.
I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
I won't handle your divorce.
I do know a few things about personal injury law.
All I do is help injured people get the compensation they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rody, that's how we get results.
Hear everything but the gunshot. Introducing Soundgear Phantom, the world's first custom Bluetooth-compatible and rechargeable hearing protection and enhancement device, blocking loud, harmful noises while giving you that edge to hear better while hunting.
Better Hearing Center, 11th and Main on Alaska.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Well, a shock for UW-Madison students on Monday. Dozens soaking in the sun on the pier of a popular campus hangout one minute, feeling it give way and sending them into the lake the next minute. Catherine Merck has more on the cleanup efforts.
It could have been a lot worse.
A day after the pier collapse, almost everyone is thinking about what could have happened.
I'm just glad that nobody was obviously killed or very seriously injured.
Cleanup crews spent their Tuesday getting what was left of the dock out of the water. In yesterday's water rescue, the Madison Fire Department prepared for the risks of the response.
Putting our divers into an environment like that where the structure is collapsed on itself and intertwined is very dangerous for our divers.
A lieutenant with the department shared his mindset when helping people get back on land.
Just trying to get people come back around, slow down, what's going on, try and help yourself if you can, get into shore, and then assist the ones that can't, that need help.
You don't even think about that could happen, but now I feel like we're going to be more aware of it since it just happened.
As these students watch the rest of the pieces get picked up, their thoughts are with the team that helped their peers, which easily could have been them.
It's really scary that can happen. It's our campus. Like, you never think that a dock would collapse.
About 60 to 80 people were on the pier when it collapsed. It was actually due to be taken down today had it not collapsed the day before. We'll be back with a last look at your forecast right after this.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Be a part of something bigger than yourself. Join a community who will support you with your health and wellness goals. Make new friends. Discover new ways to be active and belong. Join the Y today. The Y for a better us.
Are you ready to get more from your checking account? Ultra's A+ accounts are built with more in mind. More ways to stay connected to your finances with online and mobile banking. More secure ways to pay with contactless debit cards and mobile wallet, so you can make purchases without slowing down. More money in your pocket with better rates, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees. Open your account online and start getting more from your checking account. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Save on your next project with 11% off everything at Menards. Update your bathroom with a Moen faucet that fits your style. Moen faucets give you a lifetime of beauty, reliability, and innovative features. Get this Hilliard bath faucet for $79.99 after rebate. Heat your water smarter with the Richmond 50-gallon hybrid electric water heater. It's up to 4 times more efficient than a standard electric water heater. Now on sale for $1449.79 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us.
Hi, what can I make fresh for you today?
It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us.
It's our pleasure.
Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Become a better you with the help and support of a personal trainer. Our team at The Y will work with you to meet your goals in a supportive and encouraging environment. You can be stronger and living better through the help of The Y. The Y, for a better us.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Well, areas to the west saw some rain earlier, some towards Eau Claire and to the north and west, another batch far south. In between, boy, it's going to be hard to get any rainfall. Otherwise, mild and muggy overnight, lows in the 60s. Much cooler tomorrow, highs only in the low 70s.
Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.